Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z and Z, and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages that come through, the cards that come out in this reading today. So let's begin, let's find out what comes through. Thank you so much for joining and for being here in today's reading. So let's start. So the first card that we have is the Four of Swords. It's showing up in the reverse. So with the Four of Swords, we do have air sign energy. You could deal with a Gemini, Libra, or even an Aquarius with this. We have the Hierophant, and this is giving Taurus energy. Could be dealing with a person with Taurus placements, or you could be dealing with a Taurus. And we have the Hanged Man. And with the Hanged Man, we do have Pisces energy. You could be dealing with a Pisces. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. So with the Knight of Swords, I am getting an energy of somebody who's rushing in. I do feel like everything's happening quite quickly when it comes to this person. There is a sense of them being they're really driven. They're really moving things forward really quickly at a fast rate. I do feel like things are happening quite quickly. But with this Knight of Swords, I also feel like there could be also communication when it comes to a situation, hearing from somebody. But with the Four of Swords showing up over here, I do get that there could have been a lack of communication, and with that there could have been a lack of clarity or a lack of understanding where this person stood with you. I do feel like there is a communication that's coming in with this person, and with that Four of Swords showing up in the reverse, I feel like there is an end to that period of having had gone quiet or having had really been in separation and not been hearing from someone. I do feel like this person has intention to be able to get some kind of message across to you. But with that Knight of Swords, I also feel like this could be somebody new coming in with information. And with this Four of Swords, I still feel like when it comes to anybody you're dealing with, they are being more vocal. They are in a space where they're ready to be able to get some kind of a message across to you and open the lines of communication with you. We have the Hierophant, and with the Hierophant, this is a very committed energy. I also feel like with the Hierophant that with that sense of wanting to be able to have some kind of a commitment, it is based in tradition. I also feel like you're dealing with someone who's quite traditional. When it comes to being able to understand this person, I feel like the best way to do that is to understand their values, and they take tradition quite seriously. I also feel like there is the sense of wanting to be able to ensure that they are holding some kind of a standard or holding to some kind of expectation, and that could be putting a lot of pressure on this person too. But with the Hierophant, I do get the sense that there is a desire to be able to enter into something that is meaningful on a deep level, and they are going to be in it to win it. I do feel like there's strong commitment over here. But with the Hanged Man showing up over here, again, I'm getting this sense of having had been in a quiet period with someone and having had been in a space where somebody was also kind of in a space where they're trying to get their bearings and really have a opportunity to gain perspective in a situation. I feel like they may have gone quiet because of that, or there may have been some kind of lack of communication. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have the Five of Cups under this Four of Swords. We have the Page of Wands. And we have the Four of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. So with this Five of Cups showing up over here, I do feel this is kind of a sad energy. I do feel like this is also as a result of being in a space where somebody may be experiencing some kind of a grieving situation over here. And I do feel like this is also kind of putting this person in a negative mindset. And I feel like with that Four of Swords for showing up in the reverse, that there could have been some time that needed to be taken for this person to be able to deal with a situation that was putting them in a space of grief. I feel like there could have been some sadness as well. But I do feel like with the Five of Cups over here, that with it clarifying the Four of Swords, there is a sense of also experiencing some healing and also being in a space where they are more ready. And I also feel like they are in a better place to be able to show up as the best version of themselves for a connection, following some kind of a difficulty that they may have experienced in the past. So I do feel like they could have taken a hard blow. They could have been focused on that. We have the Four of Wands over here, and with the Four of Wands under the Hierophant, I do feel like this is a sense of wanting to start anew. I do feel like there's an excitement around being able to do that. And I also feel like there is an excitement about the journey and being able to really embrace some kind of a commitment. And I feel like this is about having this excited energy around a commitment being formed with you. With that Hangman energy and that sense of having had been in a space of somebody leaving you in the dark, or kind of this lack of communication, I do feel like this person is in a space where they've gained a lot of perspective, and I feel like they are aware of how it may have come across or how it may have impacted you. But we have the Four of Wands, and I do feel like with the Four of Wands, there's a desire to be able to have something that is going to lead to something solid. I do feel like with the Four of Wands that there's also a possibility of an opportunity to actually experience a next level of commitment with a person. I do feel like there is a sense of having been able to take time out and really gain a lot more perspective, and also gaining a lot more understanding of their own emotions around the situation, as well as their own emotions around this connection and what's really driving them. But with the Four of Wands, this is about having trust, and I do feel like that's what they get out of your connection, and it motivates them. I feel like it's the motivation in how they show up in connection with you. I do also feel like with the Four of Wands, it's very compatible energy as well. So there's also this idea of wanting to be able to really work with you because you work well together, even with that Three of Pentacles. And I do feel like there is also a sense of feeling like there could have been a lost or missed opportunity with you. And I feel like this is putting this person in a space where they feel like they have to act quickly and they have to communicate quickly. I do feel like there's a sense of wanting to be able to get across to you the right impression. They may feel as though they may have left the wrong impression. But with the Four of Wands, I do also feel like there is also the potential of being able to move in together, being able to experience some kind of a solidifying of a connection in your relationship. So I'm going to clarify these cards with the other deck. We have True Love. We have Religious Factors. And we have Let Your Friends Help You. At the bottom of the deck, we have Worth Waiting For. So I do feel like with this worth waiting for card, this is about divine timing being at play. I do feel like there may have been a brief moment of some kind of a delay or even a separation in the situation where you may have kind of experienced not hearing from this person or gone through a silent period. But I do feel like with that worth waiting for, there is a sense of actually gaining a lot more perspective in a time apart and a space of separation. And I feel that this person is coming back more energized in the situation. And I do feel like they are deeming it as worth waiting for. I do feel like it is happening at the right time as well. With that Five of Cups, I do feel like there is an energy where there was a false start or what may have felt like a false start. And I do feel like that's because this person wasn't in the best place emotionally, and I do feel like it was affecting their ability to show up as the best version of themselves. But with this true love card showing up over here, I do feel like there's a genuine and sincere feeling of being connected in this connection with you. I do feel like there is deep feelings with the true love card here, and I feel like it's actually quite significant to this person. And I do feel like that with the Knight of Swords, there is this sense of urgency around being able to ensure that things are made right in the connection. And we have this religious factors card showing up over here, and I'm getting this pertaining to the Hierophant. There is a strong moral compass, and I feel like the values are very important in this situation. I also feel like they could be very strongly aligned, and you could be on a good standing with this person from even a religious perspective, or as far as being able to share in values with this person. And I feel like it's also motivating the sense of excitement and the stamp of approval from this person, even when it comes to the way they feel, even when it comes to the past and the things that they have not yet shared with you and expressed to you. But with the Hierophant showing up over here, I do feel like there's this level of wisdom that they do believe you have, and I feel like they really admire it. And I do also feel like they're deeming you as the one to commit to because of it. We have let your friends help you, and with the Four of Wands, this is a very positive energy as far as being able to work quite well together and also having a sense of community. I do feel like there is also the sense of being able to have other people also supportive of a union over here. I feel like there is a sense of letting other people into your connection. I feel like that is something that's beneficial and helpful to the situation as well. With that Three of Pentacles, this is a working energy. So I do feel like if you work with this person, this could also be as far as other people who are in the workplace with you. And I do feel like it is harmonious, and I do feel like with that let your friends help you, this is about being able to really factor in the opinions of others and also being able to factor in the support from them, because I do feel like they are present, they are willing to be able to provide that in the situation. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.